In the manosphere, there is the idea that men's SMV or sexual market value increases with age, while women's sexual market value decreases with age, which creates a hope in men that their dating options will improve and broaden as they get older. I heard this in both the red pill and black pill sides, and this question always lingers: do men become more desirable with age? Well, the answer to that question is it depends on the individual. It's never a straight yes or no. Not all men are the same. So this video will be split into two main parts, like many others. Part 1 will be about my own theories and analysis, and part 2 will be about some studies done that we can look at together. If you want to support the channel and get your face evaluated by me with personalized look max and advice, link will be down in the description. If you want to read more about topics like these, you can check out my blog at neurofacerating.com. Without further ado, let's get this video started. So tackling the big question, do men get better with age? Well, like I said earlier, it depends. First things first is the looks rules, which means that your facial attractiveness is still gonna play a huge role in your dating success. Let's say that you looked good in your early 20s in the 7 to 8 range, or Chad light to Chad range, and you lived a healthy lifestyle. You worked out regularly, you had a healthy diet, you kept nicotine and alcohol consumption to a minimal level. This will carry over to your 40s and even to your 50s, making you maintain a big part of your facial attractiveness, which will play a role in keeping your SMV high. Another important factor is your hair. A balding man in his 40s or 50s with weird patches of thinning hair will never be attractive to women. So looks, body and height are still a big factor. They are not nullified. Next thing that older men have is the added bonus of having a higher status than younger guys. Older mature men hold higher positions in companies. Some of them are CEOs. Their jobs are higher paying, they have their own houses and cars. I think you guys know what I mean. But again, being a broke old man is like being a balding old man. It will never work out for them. Another added bonus older men have is that perception of being more mature and experienced in life. Also, girls with daddy issues will find older men more attractive, so they do have some quirks to them. So if you are old, average looking, average status, you got nothing special going for you, your SMV will decline significantly, and unlike the first group I just mentioned, you will not be able to date younger girls. Also, that group do get the sexual attraction because of looks, plus the girl being attracted to their status. But if you are older and all you have going for you is money, then all you're gonna attract is gold diggers. So not every man gets more desirable with age. It's still about your looks, how well you maintain your looks, your height and body, and more important of all is your status. All of these factors will play a role in how wide your dating pool is. Also guys, don't take this the wrong way. This does not mean younger guys are less desirable than older men. It's never that easy. This is why I answered what it depends. Anyways, let's move on to the studies. Brush and Newman in 2018 analyzed thousands of messages exchanged on a popular free online dating service between more than 186,000 straight men and women. They looked only at 4 metro areas: New York, Boston, Chicago, and Seattle, and only at messages from January 2014. By analyzing patterns of messaging, they were able to establish the overall desirability of men and women in online dating based on their ages. They found that women's desirability was at highest at youngest age permitted on the dating site, i.e. 18 years old, and that is rapidly dropped as women aged. By contrast, male desirability was relatively flat over time with a gentle peak around age 50. Observing the trend of desirability for women, it can be seen that the shape shows no signs of leveling off as it approaches 18. In a scenario where even younger women were allowed to participate, it seems likely the desirability would continue to rise by simple extrapolation of the existing curve trajectory. This research also confirmed, as have most studies, that white men are consistently most desirable to women. Furthermore, they found that women had higher success rates when trying to date up toward more desirable men, i.e. exerts hypergamy, than men did with attempting to date up with women. Let's move on to the short second study. Co-founder of OkCupid, Christian Rudder, analyzed how age preferences change with age among OkCupid users. He found that throughout men's lives, men most prefer women who are 20 to 23 years old. By contrast, women prefers men who are within a few years of their own age. And as they get older, they prefer men who are more closely matched their age. Only after 31 do they prefer men who are younger, and then only by a few years. Discussion. It has become commonplace to shame older men for pursuing young women. Such behavior is deemed creepy and perverted. However, we can see from a male biological perspective, it is totally natural. and it makes sense from an evolutionary perspective, as young women are more fertile, have a lower rate of STDs, and less likely to have children from prior men that a man might have to care for in case of a marriage. The data suggests women hit the wall in the mid 20s, whereas men only hit it in the 40s. Men's average age preference may in fact be even lower because on OkCupid, age 20 is the default option, and age 18 is the lowest age that can be chosen. Moreover, age preference for very young women is seen as perverted. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe will be highly appreciated, and like usual, catch you guys in the next one.